the Warriors. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Gasol. That one a little long.
Well, they know not to leave him open from mid-range, and they're all over him on that shot.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Here's Rozier. 9 points last game out. Here's Durant. No good. Shot missing. And it's Boston the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Trains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Rozier kicks to Anthony. DeRozan dishes to Gasol. To halt the run, and the layup is good. Gasol's got his second bucket of the night.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They set the pick. Gasol setting the pick for DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Left side Durant. Back to Green. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Green's got his second bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And at this point, everyone knows just how deadly this Warriors offense can be. So many weapons and all the stars that can just take over a game doors. It really is a matter of pick your poison.
Well, to me, Kev, it's arguably one of the best offenses the NBA has ever seen. Statistically, they have put up numbers on par with any other great team in history. The threes are the sizzle, but to measure this team strictly in that category would be a disservice.
And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. The Warriors, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Rozier the pass to Gasol. Anthony with the screen on Pachulia. Here's Rozier. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 6. Gasol a screen. Shot off the pick. It's deflected.
Once again, Pachulia turning the shooter away. Uses his length so well.
Here's Golden State now. They're on a 15-5 run. Curry kicks to Thompson. Green the screen. Back to Thompson. This one for 3. Rebound Boston.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Rozier the pass to Gasol. Outside Crowder. Gasol setting the pick for Crowder. From the top of the key. Green with the rebound.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
Nice shot by Thompson.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Rozier kicks to Gasol. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 12. Left side Curry. Pass to Green. Picked by Pachulia. Gasol with the steal. Here's DeRozan, and finish off by DeRozan.
Wow, pure power on the drive by DeMar DeRozan. He's got that extra burst, Kevin. We've seen it. Able to finish with force.
And Thompson kicks to Green. They set the pick. Up top, Curry. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors. Celtics trail by 13. Rozier kicks to DeRozan. It's Crowder on the wing. Passes to Rozier. Green against Anthony. Crowder sets a screen for Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant kicks to Green. Durant sets a screen for Curry. Picked by Pachulia. Durant in the corner. Another three for Golden State.
I love the mindset of Draymond Green. This guy is constantly on the lookout for an open teammate.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And you look back to that Big Three era in Boston. You know, the Celtics have not been shy about aggressively trading to reshape this roster. You know, they've made a rapid rebuild that's really the envy of a lot of teams around our league.
Marcus Smart's check in for Boston. Thomas comes in for Rozier. Then for the Warriors, Amir Johnson's checked in for Pachulia. Gay comes in for Green, and it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. And there it is for him.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
And as aggressive as the Celtics have been, Greg, they've also shown patience, haven't they?
Yeah, and in some ways, maybe a victim of their own success. You come out on the winning end of your trades time and again. Other GMs don't want to look bad. They get hesitant, possibly, and don't want to add their name to that list.
Thomas and Durant sends it back.
But Kevin Durant uses his length so well. And how about the timing to send that rejection back?
Johnson outside. Back to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Durant's got 12.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Here's the screen. Gay against Thomas. Down low. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 6.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Iguodala with it. Now guarded by Smart. Iguodala kicks to Durant. Johnson the screen. 3 from Gay. Another 3 for Golden State.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Celtics trail by 17. Thomas kicks to Smart. On the wing, DeRozan. Nice ball movement by Boston. Anthony with it. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. 11 feet away. Thomas with another miss. Warriors leading by 17. Iguodala dishes to Curry. Iguodala outside. Johnson sets the screen for Iguodala to the inside. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night. Boston shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. And DeRozan kicks to Thomas. He can't get it to go. Curry with some nice D. To the middle. Here's Iguodala. Gasol with the defensive effort.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
DeRozan in the corner. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Goes up off the pick. Oh!
Wow, Kevin, that vertical is unbelievable. DeRozan pulls off the jam. Those poor defenders.
And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash chaos. And what a play it was. Iguodala kicks to Gay. Curry passes to Johnson. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thomas. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Thomas, good.
You know, that's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
1:19 left in the first quarter. Curry dishes to Durant. Johnson sets the screen for Durant. The three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got 15 points.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Boy, think about last season for Kevin Durant, guys. He was putting up yet another MVP-type season before that knee injury made him miss extended time. But then he comes back, and he's the MVP of the NBA Finals. I think he'd make that trade, guys.
That free throw good from Durant. And for Durant last season was filled with so much scrutiny for his decision to leave Oklahoma City, go to Golden State. Still, he was having an elite year with his offense before that knee issue.
Well, there's so much talk about where Kevin Durant chose to play that people tended to forget a few things. This is one of the most dangerous and consistent scorers we've ever seen in the NBA, and he will find a way to blend his skill in with any team.
Thomas hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Thomas got his second bucket of the night.
Isaiah Thomas, so comfortable running the pick and roll. He anticipates what the defense does and makes his decisions.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Iguodala kicks to Durant. Shoots from the baseline. Nice jump shot. Good. Durant's got 19 points.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
Right side, Thomas. Smart, wide open, he fires. Here's Allen. Lays it up off the glass.
I'll tell you, good things always come when you've got players who work hard for second chance opportunities.
And so it's Kevin Durant making it. I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her ring.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
Well, you just try to keep riding this wave, right? They've been absolutely dominant from three-point territory.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Caspi, Iguodala out there with Livingston. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Johnson in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Livingston, that's good.
Defensively, Kev, it's very hard to impact a shot from the mid-range when you're giving up that many inches as a defender.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And he makes the bucket, true contact, and gets the whistle too.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Well, Isaiah Thomas can handle the basketball with great efficiency. He might have the league's best hesitation move, and that allows him to get to the rim at will, guys.
3 for Caspi. No good on that one. And it's Boston the other way. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Thomas passes to Allen. The feed to Smart from downtown. The Warriors pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And Doris, when Thomas gets into the lane, he's an amazing finisher for a guy his size.
It really boggles the mind, Kevin, how many tricks are in that bag. This guy can finish with hooks, with floaters, with either hand from different angles, English off the glass. I think his strength is really deceptive. He can take a hit, finish the play. This guy is truly remarkable.
And here's Smart. 9-point game his last outing. Korver, good.
Well, this to me speaks to the work ethic of Korver. He's put in a ton of time practicing shooting over contested defense. What a pretty shot.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, there's no consistency from the field in this quarter. We'll see if he can get his shot going.
Smart kicks to Thomas. Now here's Smart. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Thomas, no luck.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, he's listed at 6'9", but to me, Amir Johnson plays a lot bigger. You know, he's a good shot blocker, and if you look at the advanced metrics, he's one of the most disruptive forces at the rim in the NBA.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Crowder comes in for Marcus Smart, and Terry Rozier subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Golden State also making some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for Johnson. Draymond Green comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Klay Thompson in for Andre Iguodala. And the clock. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. And Amir Johnson able to defend 4s and 5s. Doris, what do you think he's better?
Well, I think the most important thing, Kev, is that you love that versatility. Because he can move his feet on the perimeter and he's a presence at the rim, that's huge value in the NBA today because of the way bigs are now stretching the floor.
No good on the second free throw. Doris, you've been a color analyst for both men's basketball, women's basketball. Stylistically, what's the difference, in your opinion, between the two, if anything?
Well, I think there are a number of differences. The primary one being athleticism is slowly starting to take shape and more dictate the outcome of success in women's basketball. Whereas athleticism has always been a part of dictating the outcome of games. The above-the-rim aspect of the NBA versus, for the most part, the below-the-rim aspect of the WNBA. That would be the primary difference for me.
But the fundamentals, too, sometimes stand out. The women's game, I think, really, you can see fundamentals so strongly.
You can, Kevin, and I think what helped the women's game tremendously was, especially in the WNBA, you had NBA coaches transition to roles in the WNBA, the Bill Lambiers, the Mike Tebow, so they taught that group how to be pros, how to win on that level.
Excellent play. Now Livingston, he's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from 3-point range. Celtics trail by 15. Here's Korver for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Korver's got 6.
You simply cannot give Kyle Korver any daylight, Kevin. Come on now. If he's dribbling it and ready to pull up, look out.
Again, the miss by Green.
I'll tell you, he's been dry from 3-point range in the second quarter after hitting one in the first.
Rozier kicks to Crowder. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
The dish to Pachulia. And Caspi kicks to Livingston. Floats one. Yes, that goes in. Livingston's got his second basket.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here's Rozier. He's covered by Livingston. 7-foot shot. And it's Rozier missing.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive.
To the wing on the left. Korver kicks to Rozier. Over Pachulia. Kept alive. Allen. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for the Celtics.
And they were focused on spreading the floor and getting good looks from three-point range. That was the key to their offense. They put in a lot of work on the perimeter.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Anthony's checked in for the Celtics. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Well, the three-pointer, right? A much more significant piece of the Celtics offense. They went from middle of the pack to top 3 in makes from deep last year.
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Crowder. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Shot from 12. Rebounded by the Celtics. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. And for the Celtics last season, their three-point attempts up by almost a third. At the same time, improved their percentage.
Well, this is an organization that reflects the way the league is going. They are especially dead from the corners with those threes, and that really elevated their offense.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. Boston making some changes. Marcus All's checked in for Allen. And it's DeRozan in for Kyle Korver. And Golden State also making a change. Kevin Durant's checked in for Sean Livingston.
1 shot.
That free throw good from Anthony. Dorsey talk about versatility of players, but as a broadcaster, been a courtside reporter, game analyst, a studio host, you name it. What do you prefer to do? What do you like most?
There's no question about it, Kev. The analyst role is the absolute most fun. Now, the only thing that might push that over the top is to sit beside the great Kevin Harlan.
The wide open look for Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, you can tell Kevin Durant is percolating right now. He is exceptional at getting to his rhythm.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And in today's NBA, how about the value in having a guy at the center who has the versatility and the skill set of a Marc Gasol? With his passing and shooting, and he becomes a great zone buster for any team.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Marc Gasol becoming more aggressive, looking for his own offense.
And I thought at times in the past he was unselfish to a fault. His teammates egged him on, told him, you're the best center in the game. Go out there and dominate. And now it seems like he's becoming more comfortable in his skin.
And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
Boy, how outstanding at the line has this guy been. One of the best free throw shooting big men you will ever find.
Pachulia against Gasol, and Durant gets double teamed. Thompson from long range, and another three for Golden State.
Well, the long-range game is just superb. Klay Thompson has built his career on his ability to shoot with range.
Rozier the pass to DeRozan. He kicks to Gasol. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Gasol's got 4 points this quarter.
Good job working the in-between area.
Yeah, I think if the defense is going to give that to him, he's got to take the opportunity. He uses his size and high release point on the jumper.
Picked by Pachulia. Thompson dishes to Durant. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Well, I'll tell you, he's been a go-to guy for them as they've taken this lead, and he keeps coming.
And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle, but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season.
Well, Kevin Durant, one of the more efficient players that we have ever seen. This guy is a juggernaut by himself on the offensive end. He can score from virtually any spot on the court.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from DeMar DeRozan.
Listen, Kev, this guy, one of the more reliable scorers in the league, night in and night out.
Green kicks to Durant. Picked by Pachulia. It's Durant on the wing. Defended by Crowder. Here's Pachulia. Tries again. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Well, you wouldn't think about it with the position he plays, but, Doris Pachulia is an underrated playmaker, very knowledgeable about how to space the floor, and also can drop a perfect pass to a cutter if you let him.
Well, he's the near-perfect teammate because he always understands the role that you want him to play. High IQ, he sees the floor, and he's very unselfish, Kev. He likes to make that extra pass.
That one misses for Pachulia.
I tell you, Kev, Pachulia just one of those guys you love having on your team. He works incredibly hard, but plays with a real edge.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Green, the screen. Curry passes to Durant. Golden State moving it around. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Rozier. 7 points in the game. Fades and shoots. It's good on the putback.
Rough start for him, but he seems to have turned the corner here in the second period.
Golden State's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Green, the screen. Durant against Crowder. Now, here's Thompson. Defense right on him. 5 to shoot. Shoots over DeRozan. The shot by Thompson, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
No coverage that time. 9 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Outside Curry. He dishes it to Thompson. Green, the screen. It's stolen by Anthony. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. That one goes in.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Smart's checked in for Crowder. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Rozier. Then for the Warriors, Johnson, he's checked in for Pachulia. Gay comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. Just getting our feet wet here in the early season. But Doris, the talented teams that aren't coming together yet, how long do you think before they have to make some adjustments?
I certainly don't think you take any observation you've made in the first 20 of the games of the season and run with it. It's such a short span of time to evaluate. And again, you may be having players who are not 100% healthy or are not quite in NBA game shape yet because of whatever occurred in the offseason. So I would think decisions are not made in the NBA in terms of, okay, do we need to make a trade? Do we need to adjust starters versus those who are coming off the bench? What's our rotation? Who's getting what kind of minutes? I would certainly think the feeling out process is as long as 20 games. Listen, if you're a GM, you're always in observation mode. But I think in terms of decision making, boy, before 20 games, I don't think you know what you have.
Smart with the ball. Anthony down low. He's covered by Gay. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Anthony. Curry dishes to Durant. Thomas against Curry. Johnson the screen. For 3, Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And DeRozan kicks to Gasol. Unloads from 13. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Gay passes to Johnson. They set the screen, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Well, he's obviously anticipating different movement there, and instead of an easy connection, the pass sails straight into the front row.
Outside Thomas. Over Curry. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Thomas.
Well,
thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and a tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 30 points, 4 assists, and 1 block. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal. Now, they're in good position to win this game, large in part because of those assists. And this is the thing, Ernie. When you win as a team, you feel better about everything that happens.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks.
And now, folks, just moments away.
Welcome back to Boston, the buildings of the financial district visible in all their glory. Boston's gone 5-9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Anthony is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Rozier in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Warriors leading by 3. And here is Durant outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over DeRozan. No good off the front iron. Boston shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Anthony kicks to Rozier. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Thompson outside. Green, the screen. Thompson with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. The pass to Durant. Outside, Green. Dishes it to Curry. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Curry dishes to Thompson. The shot from the low post is good. Thompson's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Warriors.
Well, Klay Thompson possesses great size at the 2-guard spot, and he can mix his game and find a way to score on the interior.
And DeRozan kicks to Rozier. Six on the shot clock. This all setting the pick for DeRozan. And the shot goes in. DeRozan's got 10 points in the game.
Now, make no mistake, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan will battle you in the post, and he'll get some easy opportunities.
Thompson passes to Pachulia. Unloads, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Pachulia. And that's now 11 points for Klay Thompson. Celtics trail by 5.
Listen, the Warriors are an incredible offensive juggernaut, but the reality is this team has been a championship caliber team because of their defense. The versatility of Draymond Green helps contribute to a team that led the league in opponents' field goal percentage and led the league last season in blocks and steals. Truly incredible on that end.
Curry kicks to Green. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Green. Lets the 3 fly. And Rozier pulls it down. And for the Warriors, what they do on defense is impressive on their own. A lot of switching and rotations that they are able to get away with because of their personnel.
Correct, Kev. What makes this team work is they have a group of players who can all cover multiple positions. The Warriors can turn that switch and close out games because of absolutely suffocating defense.
The Celtics have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first one falls. Of course, every team now is looking for bigs who can rebound, block shots, defend in the perimeter, and hit the face-up jump shot, which we've seen. But now they're moving outside. That's asking a lot of the versatility from that one position. So when you think of that, who fits the bill in your mind?
Well, the guy who was eye-popping in limited action was Mr. Joel Embiid. What a great personality and a diverse skill set on the offensive end. Anthony Davis and Karl Anthony Towns, both from the University of Kentucky, have the kind of skill set that I think makes them the prototypical next-generation NBA player. Those guys can step away, make three-point opportunities. Both can face up, put it on the deck, and go in either direction. Both can go with their back to the basket. I mean, what a luxury for those coaches to have a big man with those capabilities.
Crowder kicks to Allen. It's stolen by Green. Back to Curry. Pick by Pachulia. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, and Steph Curry, you know, maybe not putting up the numbers he did from that impressive MVP campaign, but he is still one of the most feared players in the league on offense. And when he wants to, he can take over a game, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. with Curry and his ability to put a team away in one quarter, Greg, it's absolutely incredible.
I mean, Curry just has that ability to end a game's competitiveness in a short span. What is amazing is he does so much and will often sit out the fourth quarter because of the lead he's helped to build.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Boy, he's just been so consistent, right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
Here's Rozier. He's got 9. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
It couldn't have come at a better time. With the score being as close as it is, he had to make that play.
And the Celtics with possession here, trailing by 4. There's the screen, and there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Warriors making a change here. Gay's checked in. Outside Curry. Kicks to Thompson. Green with a screen on Crowder. Thompson from long range. It's good from long range. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Rozier. 11 points in the game. There's the pick. He feeds it to Allen. And he banks in the layup. Allen's got his second bucket of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Back to Curry. Thompson against Crowder. The shot by Thompson, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Korver gets a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Korver's got 9.
How gorgeous is Kyle Korver's jump shot? This thing is beauty in motion. What a release.
Livingston dishes to Thompson. Green with a screen on Crowder. Green with a screen for Thompson. He used that pick just right. Thompson's got 9 points in the quarter.
And Draymond Green always looking to set screens for his guys. That's a key part of this offense.
Allen passes to Crowder. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson.
And when you look at Jay Crowder, he kind of bridges that gap between role player / star player. The numbers might not wow you, but his tough play at both ends of the court is extremely valuable.
Free throw good, Crowder. And Greg, wouldn't you agree? Crowder clearly one of the best in the NBA in defending.
Without question. I mean, this guy guards 3 positions every night. And the combination of strength, quick feet, and then the quick hands make him a problem.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston. Thomas comes in for Rozier. There's Green with the 3. And stolen by Thomas. And it's Crowder, top of the key. There's the pick.